Good evening, parents, guardians, and students. This is Mrs. Simpson, principal of Dickinson Fine Arts Academy. I have some important information regarding the return of students to our building. Students are going to return to face-to-face instruction 4 days per week, Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So I have important information to share with you. I did send an auto dial to your home. I have emailed the information, and we want you to know what's going on, and we look forward to your students returning to Dickinson Fine Arts Building for face-to-face instruction. Okay, so 8th grade students only will return to the building 4 days a week on March 22nd. They will return to the building for face-to-face instruction. 8th grade students will attend school on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Wednesday will be an e-learning day. The South Bend Community School Corporation Board of Trustees will meet on March 29th to consider bringing back 6th grade students and 7th grade students. I expect that all grades, 6th through 8th grade, will return to in-person instruction on April 12th, 2021. That is the Monday after spring break. All students will attend school 4 days per week, Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Wednesdays will be e-learning day. Parents who want their children to remain on remote learning may continue with that option until the end of the school year. The school needs to prepare for the number of students who will be in the building. So we are asking each parent to complete a survey for each student. Parents need to state whether their child will continue with remote learning 100% of the time, or will they attend in-person learning 4 days per week. It is critical that we receive this information so that we can make the learning environment efficient and safe. You may hear that some schools are starting face-to-face instruction 4 days per week earlier. Remember, Dickinson will start face-to-face instruction 4 days per week on March 22nd, 2021 for 8th graders only. And then the other students, 6th grade and 7th grade students, will start on April 12th, 2021. That's the day after the spring break. Now, uniforms. Many students have been asking about uniforms. Students will not be required to dress in uniform clothes during the last quarter of school. We have not enforced the uniform dress code since October. We know that it was a burden on parents. There weren't many uniform clothes in the stores, and we did not expect parents to go out into crowded shopping centers to expose themselves to the virus. So we have not been enforcing the uniform dress code, and we will not enforce it. Students and parents, the uniform that we are going to enforce is the mask. Students will be required to wear a mask that covers their mouth and nose areas. This is the way your mask will be worn, like this, covering the nose area and the mouth area. This way is unacceptable. Needs to be cover your mouth and nose area. This way is unacceptable. This way is acceptable. So we will strictly enforce the wearing of mask. Every students may come to school wearing clothes that are school appropriate. More information about the dress guidelines will follow. We ask you to dress appropriately. Now, all this information has been emailed to you. An auto dial went out to your emails. The students will have the survey in their Block 1 classes. The student is not supposed to complete the survey by themselves. The parent is the one who will decide whether the child is going to return to school for 4 days per week or they're going to remain on remote learning. There's no in between. This child will either attend school 4 days per week or they will remain on remote learning. And we need that information. Parents, the form was emailed to your email address. So I hope your email address is up to date. If you've changed your email address or you've changed your phone number, you need to call the school and get that information updated. Please. We look forward to your students returning to school. We have much ground to make up, and we want to get down to the business of learning and not be distracted by anything else. So come dressed in your nice clothes with your pants pulled up and come enjoy being in a building and meeting with your friends and learning new things. Thank you.